The WNBA Rookie of the Year race is officially cooked. This race is over. If you think Angel Reese still has a shot, then you're either in denial or you haven't watched enough Caitlin Clark. This thing is cooked. It's over.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, that's not a knock at Angel Reese. In my opinion, I still think she's been great. I still think she deserves her all-star nod. I think she's great on defense. She's great at rebounding the basketball. But as I've been saying, she needs to work on her offense. She needs a post move consistently, a mid-range game to help Angel Reese get to a new level. Because when you look at the gap between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and the conversations that we're having, we're not saying Angel Reese is a top 5 player right now. We don't see Angel Reese in MVP conversations right now. Those are conversations for only Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese has not arrived there yet. Not saying she won't. But right now, as it stands, this race is cooked. Angel Reese has no chance of coming back. I hate to break it to you. What Caitlin Clark is doing is just phenomenal stuff. She set the record for most assists in a half. She set the record for either scoring or assisting in a game at 66 points. She continues to pile up record after record after record. In each game, it seems like she gets better and better and continues to set a new standard in the WNBA, and she's only a rookie. Last week, I believe she was 1 assist shy from breaking the record in a quarter. So again, we can have these conversations about, oh, Angel Reese is awesome and yada, yada, yada. But there's just different levels to this game. And right now, Caitlin Clark is on a different stratosphere. You go watch that game against the Wings versus Fever. The Wings were hitting everything. Fever was shooting up bricks. And Caitlin Clark literally got them back in that game. Aaliyah Boston was getting the easiest layups. And if you're a player out there who wants to get easier shots, you're going to want to play with Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese, great on defense, yeah, but she's not going to create the same opportunities as you are going to get with Caitlin Clark. So if I'm somebody out there looking to join a team, looking to get easier three-point shots or easy layups in the paint, I need to go ahead and sign with the Indiana Fever because what Caitlin Clark is doing is special stuff. The way she's able to generate those assists and able to get her teammates open is just something you don't see every day. She reminds me a lot of Steve Nash. I mean, that game felt like a Steve Nash game. She's pushing the pace. She's in control. Tempo. And nobody is stopping her. She's just running up the court, and the Wings have no answer for her. And it was just unbelievable to watch. And one of the things I didn't like, though, was when Monica McNutt acted like it wasn't a big deal. She tried to downplay Caitlin Clark breaking the assist record. That was annoying. But, hey, that's just ESPN for you sometimes. They just have biased analysts, and they don't really know the game that well. They just have their own agendas going on. But despite all that, Caitlin Clark is a generational talent. If she was on the New York Liberty right now, I honestly believe she would be averaging 18 points and 14 assists a game with a better roster. That's how good I think she is right now. So imagine the offseason where she works on her game and comes back with an improved mid-range game and an improved floater. Yikes. I said this in another video. I think she's the best rookie guard we've ever seen in the WNBA, and it's not even close. And she's got a genetic DNA of Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird. Like, if you want to argue, like, best WNBA guards ever, I know Sue Bird and Taurasi are up there. But Caitlin Clark has a really good shot of passing both of them after her career is finished. And to see this kind of talent out there and the projection, I just hope she can stay healthy. I hope she can continue to tune out all the noise because there's a lot of haters out there. A lot of people on Twitter don't know what they're talking about. Because those are legit factors that I will acknowledge. There's a lot of people on Twitter that don't like her. I saw an analyst from ESPN has to mute people's comments when she's speaking positive about Caitlin Clark. It's nuts to me. But it comes with the territory. Caitlin Clark has already gotten 20 points and 10 assists 3 times this season as a rookie. The only time it ever happened before was set by another rookie and only happened one time where they got 20 points and 10 assists. Caitlin Clark has already done it 3 times. If you want to argue that Caitlin Clark should be WNBA first team this season, go for it. Now, if you want to be second team just to be conservative, that's fine as well. But that's how good she's been this season. In the month of July, Caitlin Clark averaged 20 points a game, 6.3 rebounds a game, and 12.5 assists a game. If she does not win Player of the Month, that is highway robbery, in my opinion. Especially when you look at the situation with the Fever. They started the season 1-8. They're 10-7 since that start. They are the 7th seed in the playoffs right now as we speak. And if she gets into the playoffs and you don't give her at least 1 month where she's player of the month, that is nasty work. And when you look at all the things she's dealing with, a coach who doesn't do a good job with her X and O's, late game execution is atrocious. She subs out players and brings in players that makes no sense. Her situational basketball is just bad. And then you have players out there like Erica Wheeler, who's a bad fit. Dantas can't move all the time, or she can't move, period. And she has to deal with Kelsey Mitchell, who is jacking threes, and she's not bad, but she doesn't always hit those shots, and she doesn't catch Caitlin Clark's passes all the time. That's a lot to overcome, and she's still putting up these numbers. I don't see a world or a universe why she doesn't win Player of the Month, but we have seen a lot of backlash against her. There is hate, there's agendas, or I should say people out there saying that the WNBA doesn't want her to succeed, that there's an agenda against her. We'll see. If she doesn't win Player of the Month, I'm on that bandwagon. I need to see it first. So I'm that close, but I need to wait a little bit longer before I make that final conclusion. So Caitlin Clark has overcome a lot of odds this year. Now, I was looking at one of the gambling sites for Rookie of the Year odds. I saw it like minus 3,335 odds for Caitlin Clark. That is insane to me. I think it came down back to minus 2,000, but she's going to win it. Angel Reese is just competing with somebody who is a generational talent. And there's no knock on her. Doesn't mean she's a bad player. And when I look at Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese to me is more like a third or fourth option on the offensive side of the ball. Caitlin Clark is a number one option. That's the biggest difference. She draws more attention on the defensive side. They blitz and double her a lot. She has to generate offense for that team. So there is a big difference here. And Caitlin Clark is easily going to win this award. It is over. We can put it to bed. Caitlin Clark is going to be the Rookie of the Year. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Love to hear your thoughts on how Caitlin Clark is performing and what do you think about the Rookie of the Year race. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.